There we go. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Galentines. 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 Oh. Galentines. Galentines. Crazy, y'all. It's crazy out in these streets. What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? How y'all been? How y'all been? Man, yesterday I didn't even know there was 2 holidays on one day. That's right, there's 2 holidays on one day, and that holiday is called Galentines. Is on Valentine's Day. So what I'm looking at is Galentines is a bunch of women, lonely women who ain't got no man, and they decided to make a holiday within a holiday so they can admire each other. There's a whole bunch of homegirls and women. I think most of them are bisexual, and they are loving. It's like female empowerment, another way to have female empowerment, I believe. And they have sleepovers, and they kiss on each other and build each other up. Girls gonna be okay. One day you're gonna find yourself a good man, knowing that they won't, because this girl is crazy. Look at this poll going. Okay. I can't do a vote? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Trying to figure out why I can't do the vote. I love my vote. It's not let me do the vote this time. Oh, they put in a sticker. Oh, sticker. Okay, ask the question. Here we go. Ready? Wasn't raised to be a wife. Let's see. Or maybe she just all right. I think there's some good options. We're trying to figure out this new. What's up, Glenda Rodriguez? Clutch. We're trying to figure out why these girls are have resorted. It was sad. This Galentine's Day was sad, y'all. I was like, these girls are buying each other balloons. These girls are buying each other's flowers. These girls are buying each other cards, taking each other out to pretty girls. Why are pretty women over 25 single? That's the poll question. I'm trying to figure out. I didn't even know this holiday existed. Galentine's. It's specifically for women empowerment. It's specifically for women to love women on Valentine's Day. These are all the women who ain't got no man. These are all the women who alone with them badass kids. This is crazy. Galentine's. This goes to show you how emotional and how egotistical women can be. What's up, Gnarly? This goes to show you how egotistical. This shows you how self-absorbed women can be. When a man don't like, when we don't get anything that we want, we say, you know what, we just get it next time. I'm not going to throw a party for myself. I'm not, because men can't do that, right? Women are allowed because they're soft creatures. They are emotional and weak, borderline pathetic, right? Women are borderline pathetic when it comes to controlling their emotions. So, if I'm lonely, say I'm lonely on Valentine's Day, I can't call up my niggas and be like, man, I want to buy you a card. What? I can't go to my niggas and be like, man, I want y'all to come over. I want to exchange gifts. I want to have a sleepover. I want us to sip wine and talk about why we lonely and talk about why we ain't getting no hoes. Talk about why we ain't starting no families. Talk about why we ain't building our legacies. Can y'all come over? And not only are we doing these things, we really believe in that this is helpful. We really believe in that this is gonna, I guess in a way, make you feel better. Because a man can't be in his emotions. A man gonna really look at himself and be like, you know what? I gotta do something different because what I'm doing right now ain't working. What I'm doing is it just ain't. These girls, I think, goddamn, how many holidays do women have? Bishka. What's up, Kaden? How many holidays do women have? They got Mother's Day, they got their birthday, they got Valentine's. Well, I guess Valentine's is mutual. Everybody get a little gift. So Mother's Day, their birthday. What else they get? Well, they only got two, really. Well, Women's Day. Now we got Galentine. What up, Jake Paul? We trying to figure out. I didn't know there was a new holiday. A lot of single women. I didn't know there was that many women in the United States. I didn't even know it was that many women. I knew there was millions, but there's a lot of people here. What's up, Rebecca? How are you feeling? I'm feeling good. They got clapped. Hey, women have made their own. They're exchanging gifts. I saw these girls, and I was thinking to myself, because I wasn't eavesdropping, but they were talking kind of loud, and I was close behind them. I was in the store, and they were like, so I was trying to figure out what was going on. Say all these gifts. I'm thinking that they're gonna buy these gifts and cards for their boyfriends or their husbands or fiance. These girls are buying gifts, and I heard the girl. She was all like, "Yeah, this for my boo." I'm like, okay, I'm thinking it's a guy, and she was like, "My boo, Taisha." I was like, Taisha? Oh, she's buying these gifts for a girl? And I started seeing a pattern. I went to another store, I was running some errands, and all these women were buying gifts for other women. So I went online, went on Facebook, went on Instagram, do some more research, and it was confirmed it is a holiday called Galentine. Girls are having slumber parties, they're getting drinks. As you can see in the background, this is what Galentines look like. This is what Galentines look like. Girls come over, they're playing cards, they try to cope with their failures in relationships. They trying to cope with the fact that they gave birth to their raggedy baby daddies. They're trying to cope that they broke and life is getting harder every year, it's getting more expensive, and they ain't getting no help. They have to cope with the fact that especially the pretty girls, these girls right here, pretty right here. They had to cope with the fact that they screwed over a lot of good dudes. Yeah, it was sad. It was a sad sight. You know, there's already more women than men. And like, you know, a lot of the dudes today, they want men as well. So there's not a lot of men for women today. There are not a lot of men available for women seeking marriage today. A lot of these guys are with the fag swag. A lot of these guys are, excuse my French, a lot of these guys are bitch made, right? A lot of these guys are sassy boys, soy boys. So the other bunch of men, they don't want to work, right? The other bunch of men, they all locked up in jail. The other bunch of men, they dead. So there's not a lot of men for these women. The ones that's left, you know, they don't want to really fight for them. They expect the guys to just show up and sweep them off their feet. This is that. They've been watching too many movies. Why are pretty women 25 single. Let's check these polls. Percent say she is crazy. 38% she wasn't raised to be a wife. 15% say she a feminist. And it could be a combination, y'all. It could be a combination. It could be a combination because this is probably one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Women buying each other gifts to make each other feel good about being alone. Y'all wanted this feminism. Y'all wanted men to act like women. Y'all wanted women to act like men. We're not equals. We are not equals. We are not equals. We all know it. And I ain't gotta say much. I mean, just look around. Look at the environment. Look at the climate. Look at what's going on in the world. Women, y'all fought for this. Because if we had more strong men, that means there's a strong possibility there'd be more husbands out here for y'all. There's no husbands because all these men, they want to be wives. A lot of these men today, they want to be wives. They want to be held. A lot of men want to be pampered. A lot of these men want to get their nails done, get their hair did. See, men, we get our hair cut. Men, we get our hair cut. A lot of these men want to get their hair did. They want to go shopping like a hoe. Yeah, y'all fought for this. There's no roles in the household. Sad. I said Galentines. And I know a lot of these parties, and I'm just gonna be I'm still learning. I believe, I say I've been to a lot of parties, and if there's a lot of women involved and there's some alcohol, somebody's gonna be slurping on somebody. That's just how it goes. So I'm not saying that every Galentine meetup or sleepover this is going on, but I think a lot of these girls have just come to realize that there's just more women than men. They ain't gonna find nobody. I might as well get with a girl. Because this was absolutely the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Women buying each other gifts, being each other's Valentine. I mean, it was like in the millions. Promoted all over social media sites. Miller. No, I'm not hating no women. I'm just saying. I'm learning. I'm learning about this whole Galentines. This whole Galentine's holiday. I was taken back. I was a little bit confused, but now that I know, oh, it's sad. Beautiful women, cute women, average looking women that I feel, you know, in my eyes, I have a good estimate of beauty. I think a lot of guys would take these girls out, so that's why I asked the question: if these girls are good looking, why are they alone on Valentine's? If the girl is good looking, why are they alone on Galentine's? Look, it's sad right here, y'all. They're playing cards. They're getting drunk. They're crying on each other's shoulders. They're holding each other. They're kissing each other. Not a man in sight. It was a sad, sad sight. Where is your husband? Where is your man? Oh, and these are the women who shame society, because society used to be like, if a woman wasn't married by 25, something was wrong with. That's why I'm asking the question. By 25, you're supposed to be married. That's the standard. By 25, you're supposed to be married for a woman. Check these polls. Why are pretty women over 25 single? 37% say she crazy. 32% say wasn't raised to be a wife. Another 32% say she is a feminist. Let's see, KJ, what you mean what's wrong with it? Those are the independent women who don't need a man. 25 ain't too young. In 5 years, you're going to be 30. In 5 years, you're going to be 30. 25 is kind of old. That means she's been out of high school for 7 years. What was she doing for almost a decade? Getting ran through. But see, we got to remind ourselves, I hate to say it, women are highly sexual. They're going to hop on somebody's pole. Their emotions mixed with their hormones, you know, is going to lead to them being hoes. We got to stop our women from being hoes. We got to lock them down with marriage. Lock their ass down with marriage. 1, 2, 3. Lock their ass down with marriage. and get them focused on following their man and taking care of their children and focus on their career and doing the right thing. Go to church, because either you're going to be somebody's bride, be somebody's wife, or you're going to be in these streets getting ran through. That's just what it is. Or a lot of women are celibate, but what kind of life is that? You still don't have a family. At the very least, have a husband. Say you don't have any kids, y'all don't want kids. At least you got somebody to go home to. You can cry to. No, they don't need to focus on themselves. Miller, listen to me. Women have hoe energy. Are you listening to me? We got to stop the hoe energy. We just got to stop this hoe energy. Women are highly sexual. So focus on themselves and do what? When a woman focuses on herself, you know what she's doing? Focusing on herself. She's not focusing on her damn husband. You understand what I'm saying? These women need to focus and serve their men. Focus on your damn man. It was a sad day, y'all. This was like, I don't know how to describe this. It was unorthodox. It was unique. These girls were buying each other gifts. Girl, I'm lonely just like you. Girl, I can't find no man just like you. You know what? How about we have a party and celebrate our loneliness? Can you imagine a bunch of grown men doing this? Even young men. Man, I can't find no date. Hey, D-Rock, Dante, J Money. Yeah, man, let's go have a little sleepover, man, and talk about how we ain't getting no bitches. Let's give each other gifts. Let's go down to Walmart and to the gift card out and buy each other cars, and let's go out to dinner. All 4 or 5 of us go out and dinner and get us a big table and express our love to one another so we can build each other up. What? Ain't no man gonna be, because men know, like, hey, if I ain't got no girl, I need to do what I need to do to go get me a woman. I gotta step my game up. I gotta get me some goddamn money. I can't be crying to J-Rock, to D-Rock and J Money. I can't be leaning on J Money. J Money, man, these bitches, they don't want me, dog. J Money, can you buy me a box of chocolates to make me feel good? D-Rock, these hoes don't want me, dog. I'm just a lonely nigga right there. You think you give me a massage? The world of women and the world of men is so different. It is so different. Shout out to Romeo. Nothing is worth the risk. What does that mean? You talking about guys? Romeo, you talking about guys getting with girls? It's not worth the risk. Stacy Shepard. Now, Stacy, that's a unisex name. I don't know if there's a boy or a girl. Shout out to Stacy. They're too focused on fake hair. T Shitty. Hey, T Shitty. Yeah, man. Men, we're not allowed to be in our feelings. So this is why we have to, not all the time, men, we're human beings too, but the world relies on us, on our logic and our leadership. And when we do get on our feelings, we can't let the world see it. Overall, unless you're in church or unless you're gonna write a song about it or pray about it, but we have to hold down the family. We gotta hold down, even if you're a single man, no kids, nobody. You got to get yourself together. There's a lot of times I wanted to cry. There's a lot of times I wanted to find some refuge. There was no refuge. I found refuge in God, and I let God punch me in my chest and just man up. And this is why it aggravates women. It's like we're just heartless beasts. We're not heartless, ladies. We're just not allowed to be in our emotions like y'all. Only creatures who operate in their emotions can come up with a holiday like this. Only creatures who can operate in their feelings can come up with a holiday like this to build themselves up. This goes to show you that women need more love today than ever before. This was absolutely brutal. This was absolutely sad to see these young girls, these older girls, these old girls come together, sipping wine, watching Waiting to Excel, watching all kind of drama-filled shows, baddies, Bad Girls Club, talking about all their past traumas. And this is why we got to get these girls married, because if you're not a wife, you're a hoe. If you're not a wife, you're a hoe. And you're gonna be a lonely hoe with a whole bunch of other lonely hoes. We're reminiscing on how you got to this point, reminiscing on how life just passed you up, reminiscing on all the guys that ran through you. And even if you're not out there in the streets, you're just in your career, you're still alone. God didn't make man or woman to be alone, but especially not no woman. The softer, the weaker the species. This was sad, y'all. This was sad. These are some beautiful women and they can't catch a date. They can't get a break. What's going on out here? What's going on in these streets? What's going on in these streets? What's going on in these streets? Galentines, y'all. Woo! Girl, let me take you out to dinner. Let me boost your self-esteem. Girl, let me buy you a bottle of wine. What we doing tonight? Wanna go to the movies? And this is how it's all unfolding. Women are gonna start dating each other. The world's getting too expensive. You're gonna need some help in this damn world. You're gonna need, man and woman, you're gonna need some damn help. I see beautiful Latinas, beautiful white girls alone, beautiful Asian girls alone. You know, black girls alone. Anybody try to deal with that damn attitude? Shout out to all the black queens. These girls are so long, they came up with their own holiday. So that just goes to show me that this whole feminist crap, this whole men and women are equal, this whole we don't have no genders and we don't have no gender roles, there's no, the lack of structure in the household is backfiring on women. It's backfiring right in their ass. Galentines. Hold on, let me see if I can find another photo. Oh no, because it's gonna stop the live. I was gonna show another photo of how what Galentines look like, y'all. I don't play that. My woman, she's gonna always look up to me. I'm gonna always put my foot in her ass. She needs it. We are not equals. We're equal in regards of being humans, but we're not equal as far as our roles. In 2026, we should understand this now. You're so confused on how these girls on, but yeah, I don't have anybody, but I'm a man. See, men can survive out here. A woman can't. Overall, but I'm still on my mission. I'm still getting the bag. If I can find a woman that's gonna help, you know, that would be like she's gonna help me get to where I need to go. She's gonna not give me no attitude. She's gonna shut her goddamn mouth when I tell her to shut it up. She's not gonna. I don't deal with attitudes. If I don't mind her working, but if she helps me now, her life is gonna be easier because we can start investing and buying up homes, buying up this, buying up that. But just to be with a broad, just to say I'm not lonely, no. It's a specific type of woman I'm looking for. She has to have it. I know it when I see her. She gotta have some class. She gotta have some decency. She has to be honest. She has to be genuine. There's certain characteristics I'm looking for, and most American women don't carry the characteristics I'm looking for. God awful. I ain't lying. How are you that fine and you ain't got nobody? How are you that fine as a woman and no man has bought you a gift? It's crazy in these streets. Galentines. You women have done it again. Let's check these polls out. Ooh, got 32 people in here. Out of 32 people, let's see, why are pretty women over 25 single? 38% say she crazy. 41% say wasn't raised to be a wife. And 22% She is a feminist. Shout out to Rebecca Towns for the subscribe. That's what it's all about. Everybody, I think I would love to do a show real, because you know what the problem is in our world today? Everybody's searching for fake love. I'm saying this. Those of you who just came on the found this channel, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who've been rocking me for a while, y'all know. Y'all probably heard me say this before, but a lot of people are searching for fake love. A lot of people are searching for happiness. It's not your partner's job to make you happy. That sounds crazy as hell. So you want a man to make you, this is happy. Oh, make me feel good. Make me feel good. 24 women want to feel like this. Make me feel good. You ain't doing what I say. Happiness for a woman is catering to her 24/7. A woman wants everything from you. And I think that's why I'm a little bit difficult with women, because you're not going to get everything. I need a piece of me reserved for me. The women get the house. They get your DNA. They get your money. They get your resources. They get your time. It's like, goddamn, let me keep a little bit for myself. And that's really what happiness is for a woman. She wants you she really wants you to make her feel good 24/7. And the truth is, most men are waking up and realizing it's not possible. No matter how much money, no matter how much time, happiness is a fleeting emotion. But what I can do is build with you and be there for you when you need me. What I can do is support you in your time of need. A lot of our women are looking for dope. They're not looking for love. They're looking for dope. Love, there's a lot of things that go into love. When you're talking about real love is brutal. It's communication. It's ups. It's down. Women don't want to feel it. They just want to feel good. That's what I'm saying. They want dope. Women want dope. They want to be, I'm in love. Oh, put that D on me, daddy. Oh, buy me gifts. Oh, buy me another home. Tell me that I'm pretty. Oh, take me out to dinner. Oh, I want to go here. Oh, I want to go to the movies. Oh, can you buy me another car? Oh, goodness grief, woman. You ain't about to drive me crazy like that. You ain't about to drive me crazy like that. Real love is patient. Real love is kind. Real love. Oh, I didn't even see all these comments. Hold on. Oh, my bad, y'all. Mr. World. Yeah, you got a question? Okay, can I? Yeah. What's up? Classic Rebel. What's up, Purge Zombies? Oh, yeah, social media got these girls' head messed up. A lot of women today are searching for dope. This real feel good for. They want to go through the trenches with their man. And you know the most heartless thing I've ever heard in my life? Y'all want to know what's the most heartless thing I've ever heard in my life? I was watching this prank video. You know how these millionaire youngsters, I think his last name is Noir. They got another one. I used to watch him all the time. He's real tall, from Texas. And he always drive that green Lamborghini. What's his name? And him and his girl, she light skinned. Yeah, you got to be a simp to keep him. But if you guys ever watched those pranks where the guys pull up with these supercars, really fancy cars, and see if a girl's gonna respond. So long story short, I was watching this prank video with the fancy car he pulled up, and when he first pulled up, you know, he was just walking, pretending like he was doing landscape. So she was like, "So what do you do for a living besides this?" He's like, "No, I do. He's like, I do landscape, but I plan on going back to school and becoming a doctor later on, and that's gonna take me about 8 years." And she looked at him. The look that she gave this brother, he said, "It's gonna take me 8 years to become a doctor." And she said, well, just whenever you get to that point, let me know. Give me a call. I'll think about us talking then, but you need to get to that point first, and then we can talk. Did y'all just hear what I just said? The man said, "I like you. I want to take you out to dinner." She's focused on what he has, meaning that she is not going to struggle with this man. This is how she's thinking. You work hard. You put on all those hours to be a doctor. You do all that you can to make all the sacrifices, all the studying, all the doing what you need to do. damn near killing yourself to better yourself. And then once you get to that finish line, another one I'm saying is, talk to me when you get to the finish line. That's what she told this man on this the gold digger prank. On the gold digger prank, this is what she told him. Well, we'll talk once you get there. And you wonder why you hoes are kissing on each other on Valentine's Day. You ain't got no man in sight. All you guys your bestie. These are sad days, y'all. These are sad days. These women don't want to struggle with a man. These women don't want... Now, I can't say all women. I think white women and Asian women... I think black women are the worst at it as far as they're not going to struggle. They don't want to struggle, but you're still struggling, though. Make that make sense. Women feel like when a man comes into your life, you're supposed to suck him for everything they got. You ain't going to suck me. I came too far. I'm going to enjoy life. Like I said, if you're not an asset, my woman, you're going to have to work. My girl, you're going to have to work. I'm sorry. I'm not taking care of no grown-ass adult. If you're able to work, your ass is going to work. And you're going to bring me some goddamn money. Not only are you going to work, you're going to give me a third of your paycheck. You're going to give me a third of your paycheck, and you keep the rest, and I pay all the bills. I pay all the bills. And the little extra money that you give me, I'm going to invest that money. Because, see, you're showing me that you're on my program. I am not taking care of no grown-ass woman. You're going to work. You're going to work hard. You're going to be a third of your check. Because here's my thing. Let's say if a woman makes $60K a year, she brings home $60K. Every year she has to give me $20,000. It's mandatory. You gotta give me $20,000. She keeps 40. If we're together for 5 years, I want you guys to do the math. I pay all the bills. I pay all the bills with my money. That extra money, the $20,000, that 20 is going to things are going to better our get us closer to our goals. She don't need to worry about that. All she needs to worry about is giving me a third of her check. But if we're together, if she's been putting back $40,000 a year, I'm talking about I pay all the bills. I pay to get her nails done. I pay for everything out of my money, and I take her money and invest. $40,000 a year is money she should never have to touch, right? $40,000. We've been together 5 years. This woman should have $200,000 in her bank account. That's how I roll. The woman, and you can make $60K working at State Farm. You can make $60K being a manager at McDonald's. So in 5 years, this woman was struggling, but she with me, she got $200K. What are you doing with the money? If you ain't got $200K after 5 years, I can't help you. That's on you. Because every time you get in your paychecks, we're helping each other. You should be putting back, let's say you get $1,000 a week. Let's say you get roughly around a little bit, let's say a little bit over $1,000, say $1,300, let's say $1,200. And your third is that, divided by 3, it was $400. So you're going to give me $400, you keep 8. So $800 a week, you should be throwing in your bank account. 800, 800, 800, 800, 800, 800. Your account should be up. Women don't think like that. They're not trying to struggle with no man. They want you to be polished and ready to go, and then give all of your resources to them. Absolutely not, heifer. Absolutely not, heifer. It was sad, y'all. This is a sad day. Honestly, if I was a woman, I'd be kind of embarrassed. Men don't have safe haven groups. We just out here in the jungle. You just gotta figure it out. Get out your feelings, nigga. Stop all that crybaby wuss stuff. Classic Rebel. Do you want beauty? Yes, she has to be beautiful. Cause about what, 2 weeks? Finna get back in this gym. Shaved up, cleaned up. It's time to hit these streets. Summertime's gonna be around, and all these pretty girls out here in Dallas. I'm out here in the shout out to Dallas, Texas. They got every culture out here. They got every shade of black. Beautiful black women, beautiful white women, Asian, Middle Eastern. They got women from around the world out here looking good. In the summertime, they all showing off them pretty legs. You gotta look like something. My girlfriend, she doesn't have to be super beautiful, but she has to be fine. Because, and that's one thing that kills me too. Men are shallow. No, beauty don't cost money. No, because pretty girls, they'll screw a guy that they really like for free. I found that out. I found that out. Women will screw a guy for free if she really likes him. A lot of the guys out here in these streets who ain't familiar with female nature, and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and snitch. But my first point, men are not shallow. It's called science. If you're butt ugly and fat, my pee won't get hard. If you're butt ugly and fat, my pee won't get hard, which means you don't turn me on. So it's how we're programmed. See, our genitals are on the outside. So I can't, like, a woman can fake it. If she's not attracted to her husband or not attracted to the guy she's dealing with, she can fake an orgasm because her genitals are in the inside of her body, right? But a guy, if he's with a butt ugly fat woman and they're trying to get in the mood, she's going to know that he's not attracted because he's soft. So we are visual, and I don't know about other guys, but my woman has to look like something. I like a cute face. I like a beautiful body, because I've slept with beautiful women before. I slept with women who have nice body. Let me tell you, if fellas know, when a woman keeps her body up, she's cute. She, like I said, her face, she don't have to be a 10, but she at least be a 7 or an 8. Can I get a 7 or 8? And if you're not a 7 or 8, can your body at least be good? Let me hold on to that thing. Let me get behind that thing, you heard me? You're going to be in that gym. You're going to be doing some squats. I need some round, I need a plump behind. I like pretty legs. Fellas, if if you ever laid with a woman who had a beautiful body, she's feminine, petite, or even if she's thick, she keeps her body up. Her skin look good. She smells good. Everything's tight. You can't go back to, somebody 350 pounds. You can't go back. You can't go back to that. So now my second point, you don't need money to get pretty women. Everybody like, what? You do not need a lot of money. Now, you don't need money to sleep with a pretty woman, but you do. Miss Classic Rebel is talking about, I believe long term, you're going to need money to, keep her around. I think that's any woman, but beautiful women who have options, and everybody try to pound on this girl, your money does have to go a little bit further to keep her longer. But here's my thing, I wouldn't even want a woman like that around me. If you only with me for the money, if another nigga if the next highest bidder can get the woman that I'm with, let's say I'm driving a Lambo, but he pulls up in a Rolls Royce. Well, goddamn, a Lambo is nice, but she feel like she can do better because she's pretty. She's gonna get that Rolls Royce. Well, she was never mine to begin with. So I see Classic Rebel's point. Pretty girls, just like girls have to compete for a man, I got to compete for this pretty girl. No problem, right? To keep her, to marry her, yes, you're gonna have to have some money. But here's the thing: to crack the backs, because there's a lot of poor pretty girls in the hood. There's a lot of poor pretty women out here. So even though she's pretty, the guys are coming to the game like this. Yeah, you pretty, but what else do you got? Shout out to Matt Zadong. Oh, he said, hey, who's Robert Mills? Because the thing is, you don't need a lot of money you just need swag. Women want masculine energy. You don't need a lot of money to crack a pretty girl, and that's a lie. And women love this lie, especially pretty women love this lie because it benefits them. They get a lot of money out of it. You do not need money to crack a pretty girl. You just need swag and confidence. Swag and confidence in yourself, and just tell her what's real. I think you're cute. I want to take you out to dinner, blah, blah, blah. Make her laugh. Make her feel special, because at the end of the day, a lot of guys think that pretty girls are not girls. A lot of guys think pretty women are, she's still a woman. She's still feminine. She's still emotional. She's a woman. She's just prettier than others. She still wants to be treated special. She still wants flowers. She still wanted little shopping sprees and stuff. He's like, hey, look, this is what I do for a living. If you feel you could do better, do better. But in the meantime, I want to take you out, blah, 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 make you laugh. And if you can make a girl feel special, you know, hey, it's a start. She may not be around. Say you meet her in the summertime, she may not be around by Thanksgiving, but at least you went on a date with her. Stop putting these pretty girls on a pedestal. There's a lot of pretty girls that work at Burger King. There's a lot of pretty women that work at Walmart. Woo, Walmart got some bad hoes up in there making $16 an hour. Okay, everybody need to relax. Everybody need to relax. Everybody need to relax. But yeah, to keep a pretty woman long term, you're gonna need some money. But to fool around and date, you don't need no money like that, bro. Just show her a good time. She's still human. Let's see. Let's check these polls out. And I'm finna dip up out of here. But I was taken back by this Galentines. Why are pretty women over 25 single? 39% say she crazy. There's a lot of these crazy girls. It seems like the crazier the girl is, like the prettier the girl is, the crazier. Wasn't raised to be a wife, 36%, and she's a feminist. Whew. Lord have mercy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Galentines. What y'all think? Those of you been rocking me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. 250. Excuse me, capital G. I'm gone.